Desmond, desperate for money to repay a dangerous debt to William, grapples with a difficult decision. He's promised Alessandra to William, but now fears Edgar's wrath more than his creditors. Katrina, driven by her own greed, urges him to fulfill the deal with William, revealing a hidden agenda. However, Desmond's attention is diverted when he notices disturbing marks on Katrina's neck. His anger erupts, demanding to know who dared to harm his wife. Katrina, while outwardly concerned, seems to be shielding the culprit, raising suspicions about her motives. Who inflicted the marks on Katrina's neck? Is Katrina genuinely concerned about Desmond's safety, or is she manipulating the situation to her advantage? Will Desmond succumb to his rage and seek vengeance before fulfilling his deal with William? What are the true consequences of Katrina's deception?
Alessandra, this is your new maid, Sally Winters. I have come to help you with your morning tasks, Sally said after knocking on the door. Her nerves were the highest they could be, and her hand shook from fear. But as the butler said, this was better than working for Kate or being fired. Alessandra, did you refer to Kate by her name when you worked as her personal maid? Alessandra questioned right as she opened the door. She was curious to know who was calling her name until she remembered she asked for a maid. Am I not worthy of having a proper title? That's... Sally bowed her head out of shame and to avoid looking at Alessandra's cursed face. Alessandra stepped to the side to give space for Sally. Come inside. She knew it wasn't going to be easy to get anyone to be by her side without thinking of the rumors. Alessandra didn't understand why people truly believed looking at her face would make anyone become cursed and then die shortly. Alessandra closed the door behind Sally to avoid anyone listening to their conversation. Are you going to continue staring at the floor? I don't think there's anything interesting about it. If there is, please tell me. Alessandra looked down at the floor to find what was so interesting for Sally to stare there instead of looking up. Are you afraid to meet my eyes, Sally? That would make it really hard for you to work for me. I don't need someone who will be scared of me. You can return to Kate. Wait! Sally exclaimed. Working for Kate again was something she could not do. Are you truly not cursed? Are you cursed? Alessandra threw the question back to Sally. How do I know I won't be cursed if I look at your face? There are rumors that if someone stays too close to you, their house will fall, just like your one did. It is false! Sally yelled defensively. I don't know where you heard such a thing. My family's misfortune was caused by bad decisions, and there is nothing cursed about us. Where did you hear this? I made it up just now. Alessandra walked to her window to look out at the workers hurrying off to their jobs. However, if I keep mentioning this lie, it will keep spreading to everyone, and surely they'll believe it. You cannot do that. It will ruin my life more than it already is. Sally did not want Alessandra to do this. Isn't that too much of a punishment because I didn't look you in the eye? It's just that you, like many others, believe the lies passed around about me. I've heard guests telling my father that if the entire town believes I'm cursed, it must be true. People in this town love gossip, and rather than finding the truth, they'd rather believe a lie. I'm not cursed, but if you do not believe me, please leave. I have no plans to keep someone who is afraid of me. Sally stood still, contemplating her options. Kate was the devil trapped in a young girl's body, but there were many rumors surrounding Alessandra. The only saving grace for Alessandra would be Edgar, and once they were wed, everyone would change what they said about her to be on the Duke's good side. I apologize for my earlier behavior. Please, give me the chance to make it up to you. Sally lifted her head to look at Alessandra by the window. an opportunity presented itself for her to work for a future duchess, which meant she had to overcome her fear of getting cursed by Alessandra.
Very well. Showing you my face will be your first test.
Alessandra grinned as a faint gasp from Sally was heard.
Sally's gasp echoed through the room, a mixture of fear and disbelief. Alessandra, a mischievous glint in her eye, turned to face her. The silence that followed was deafening, the anticipation building with each passing second. Would Sally overcome her fear and look? Or would she succumb to the whispers and flee, leaving Alessandra alone with her loneliness and the cruel rumors that clung to her like a shroud? And what secrets did Alessandra hold, and what game was she truly playing?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.